Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. We are here with a brand new diamond painting. We are going to be doing a whip and chat. We are going to work on this cute landscape rooster crowing at the sun. It is a special drill rhinestone diamond painting. I'm already all kitted up because I couldn't wait to get started. We're going to be trying out my brand new purple sparkly pen from Temu. Isn't that pretty? I hope it works good. If it does, I'm going to order more if they still have them. Look how pretty that is. Purple's like one of my favorite colors. Anyhow, so all I have to do is peel back some of this plastic and we can get started. And what I like to do is I like to start with some of the big ones, if there's big ones, because it gives me a sense of accomplishment. So we're going to start with the biggest one, which is number 15. Yay! So, you guys, this is November. It's Diamond Grandma's birthday month. Lynn over at Diamond Grandma is having an event, and I am co-hosting with her. It is hashtag DGBirthday24. So if you want to do some landscape diamond paintings, you are so welcome to join us. Grab your favorite diamond painting. Go grab yourself a drink. I'll wait. And you can pause the video while I wait. And you go grab yourself a nice cup of coffee or tea or a cold beverage. Grab your diamond painting and we can work together, okay? And if you don't have a channel and you would like your pictures, you would like to see a video of your finished completions for landscape for hashtag DGBirthday24, you can use my email at the bottom and send me some pictures of your completions and I'll do a video showing them all, okay? So you just have to use your name. You can just use your first name if you don't want to use your last name, or you could do a nickname and a picture of your item. All right, and if you want to send some birthday greetings to Diamond Grandma, go over to her channel and check her out because she is awesome. And I know that if you know me, you know Diamond Grandma, because a lot of the people who do watch my channel came here from Diamond Grandma, because she was one of the very first people who noticed my channel when I was way back as a brand new diamond painter, new crafting YouTube channel, and she was kind enough to mention me and send subscribers my way. So thank you so much, Lynn. That was awesome. All right, so let's go to number 15. Big ones. Perfect. So I have wanted to do this. I saw Diamond Grandma do one, either this exact one or one similar, and I fell in love with it, and I've been hanging on to it for about a year now, I would say, because Diamond Grandma contacted me about a year ago asking if I wanted to co-host this event with her. So, the stick is really good on this. Uh-oh. The wax fell out. That is not good when the wax falls out. So we'll see if I like these Temu pens. They're plastic. They're not metal on the end. So let me tap them. That reminds me, I did a lot of diamond painting this summer at camp. And Smokey, whenever I did this tapping to tap in my wax, she would imitate that sound. And then she would laugh hysterically. So some of you, if you've watched my videos from the summer, and I actually have more to come out, because I didn't want to put all the camp videos up all at once. So this year, I thought I would just slowly release them throughout the year. And that way I get to remember my beautiful summer memories as well. So these are kind of hard to place. My hands are very shaky today because my allergies and asthma are bad. And when that happens, I have to take extra medicine, and that causes my hands to shake. So this might not be perfect, but I am going to do my best, and I'm going to have fun. I'm having issues, you guys. Oh, no. Maybe I should just use my fingers. No. Do you guys ever have issues where you have shaky hand days? Nope. I don't know if it's all me or if it's the pen, because the pen is kind of letting them go and then they're going wonkaloid. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'll play with those later. So I have 3 left over from there. No, 5 left over. And let's see if we have better luck with some of the smaller ones. I just like to do some of the bigger ones right away. So let's start. What's this number here? I should probably put my glasses on, right? So what are you guys all working on right now? What are you doing? Diamond painting reminds me of camp because I do so many diamond paintings at camp. So this is 9 and 10 down here. So let's start with a 9. Let's see what that color is. Oh, beautiful green. Isn't that pretty? I'm very excited. Wait, that can't be right. That's a 6. I thought it was a 9. Good thing I noticed that's not green. Here's my 9. It's a beautiful red. So I have to hold it in this position because if I flip it so that it's right side up, it just falls over. So I apologize for that, you guys. So we'll test out this pen, and if I don't like it, we'll go back to one of my other pens. But look how pretty those colors are. I absolutely am in love with sparkly things. So this is 9. So satisfying. And this diamond painting is from GBFKE, and the stick is absolutely amazing. You hear that snap? That's when you know it's an awesome stick. When you don't hear that snap and they kind of float around, it's not as good a stick. I'm going to definitely have to order from GBFKE again. Because I've been doing some, at summer I was doing some diamond paintings and the sticks were not that great. I missed that snapping sound very much. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous when it's done. So I cannot believe it's already November. It feels like yesterday that I just got to camp in August and I was unpacking all my stuff and I thought, oh my goodness, I have 6 weeks spreading out ahead of me endlessly. And the next thing you knew, I blinked and summer was over and I was coming home. And then I blinked and it's November. Next thing you know, I'll blink again and it'll be Christmas. I am 60 years old and I find that every year that I get older, time goes faster. Sometimes I'll be saying, oh, I did this a few years ago. I did this a few years ago. And then I'll think about it, like really think about it. And I'll realize what feels like just a few years ago, it might be like 10 or 20 years ago. But in my brain, it feels like, oh, it was like 3 years ago. Did you guys get that? The passage of time is different. And my Uncle Buck always used to tell me that. He used to say, Kathy, when you get older, you will not believe how fast time goes by. For example, my mom's best friend, Marlene, calls me every Sunday. She's a sweet lady. When I'm at camp, she worries about me, and she calls me every single day. She's been my mom's best friend since they were schoolgirls together. Anyway, now she just calls me, now that I'm back in the city, she calls me only on Sunday. And I swear, it seems like she's calling me every 2 days. Like my perception of a week feels like what used to feel like 2 days. Like, so when she calls me, I am absolutely shocked that a week has gone by again. Are those pretty? And there's some more 9s down in the feet. The little feet. I'm surprised they're not orange. I don't know why, but I always thought that chickens and roosters had orange feet. But this might just be an artistic rendering. And I've actually only met a rooster once in real life. Like one summer, my neighbors had chickens and a rooster. And their little boy, I was out at camp with Smokey. And I hear this really light knocking at the door. Like really light. So I go to the door and there's this little adorable 6-year-old boy. And he's holding a chicken. I said, hi. He said, hi. He said, I have a chicken. I said, I see that. He said, would you like to see my chicken? I said, okay. I said, guess what? He's like, what? I said, I have a parrot. He says, you do? I said, would you like to come in? So he and his chicken came in. And Smokey got to meet the chicken. So then after the little boy had a Mr. Freeze, it's like a little frozen popsicle in a bag kind of thing. He said, I have a rooster too. Would Smokey like to meet the rooster? I said, sure. So he took his chicken home and he came back with the rooster. So yeah, unfortunately the rooster did not crow, or maybe fortunately on my part, because Smokey would have she would have imitated that. So the last thing I would need is my parrot crowing. But yeah, so she was very thrilled to get to meet a chicken and a rooster. And these animals were pets. They weren't like, they ate the eggs, but they didn't eat the chickens. And they only really had them for the one season, and then they gave them back to the farm where they came from. They had a little chicken coop. The neighbor basically just did it for his kids. So I don't know what happened to those chickens and the rooster, but I like to hope that they're living a happy life on the farm where they came from. But who knows what happened, right? I could not be a farmer. I dated a farmer when I was in my first year of university. I went to St. Catherine's, Brock University, and I dated a guy named Kevin, and he had a farm. He had a dairy farm, though, so I thought, cool, dairy farm, no killing of animals. They just milk the cows. I can deal with that. So I went to his farm and I met the cows, and it wasn't like what you think of. Like in my mind, when someone tells me they have a farm, I'm thinking Little House on the Prairie kind of farm, right? With chickens just scratching around in the yard, and a little outside coop, and you know, maybe 6 chickens or whatever. So, one cow in a barn. They had so many cows, and they were in this giant barn, and they didn't milk the cows. They had machines that milked the cows. It was like an industry. Okay guys, so I have been diamond painting. I cut some of that out, all of my talking, and I put some music and fast forwarded a bit, because if I didn't, this video would be too long. And so I apologize that you didn't get to hear the little snapping, but I only cut out a little bit. I'm still doing the red, but I guess you don't need to see me doing every little bit of red. And there's some up on that side that I'm not going to do until I flip this over and do the other side. But isn't this looking pretty? What is your favorite color? I love all the colors. I really do. And I have different favorite colors depending on the season. Like, I'm very seasonally oriented. I think it comes from being a teacher, where I did a lot of thematic units when I was teaching, So in the fall, my favorite colors are the fall colors. In the spring, I'm all about the pastels and the pinks. And, in the winters, I'm just thrilled for golds and reds and greens and blues. So yeah, I love all the colors. There's no color that I don't like. But I would say if I had to pick my favorite colors through my life, consistently they've been pink and purple. Like, look at this pen. But I also really love blues and greens, so I don't know. I guess purple, But I don't even know if purple is because I love purple or it's because I loved a Donny Osmond when I was little. And he wore purple socks and his favorite color was purple. So my favorite color was purple too. But I think I did like purple before Donny Osmond liked purple. And I think in kindergarten, my favorite color must have been red. And I think the whole class's favorite color was red. Because we had to share crayons in kindergarten. And we all fought over the red crayons. So the teacher broke them all so there would be enough to go around. And then we were all crying because she broke the crayons. Isn't that funny? Can you remember kindergarten? I'm 60 years old and I can still remember being in kindergarten. We used to have my favorite toy in kindergarten. I don't even know if you would call it a toy, really. It was a fake store. It was basically a box, a big giant box that looked like a little candy store, like grocery store. And it had all the fake, like canned goods and box goods and snacks. And it had a little cash register. And my favorite thing in life was playing the shopkeeper in that little store and selling my goods to the other kids. That was my absolute favorite thing. I like the drawing and the painting. I've always been drawn to that. But my favorite thing to do was selling stuff in that little fake store. I don't know why. I think that's why I still like miniatures. They remind me of that little store. Do you see any more 9s? Am I missing any more 9s in the bottom or the middle? Yeah, right down here. I see some. There's some right here. My gosh, that snapping sound is so nice. I missed it so much when none of my diamond paintings did that this summer. Maybe they did and it was just so loud in the summer that I couldn't hear it. Because I had my air cleaner going, the fan going, the air conditioner going, Smokey chatting nonstop. You guys must miss having Smokey chatting in my videos. She's downstairs in her own room right now. Oh, speaking of Smokey, for those of you who are new, you won't know who I am talking about. Smokey is my African gray parrot. I got her back in 1990 when I was a first-year teacher in Toronto. It was my second year teaching altogether, but my first year of teaching in the Toronto area. Actually, I was teaching in Brampton at the time and living in Mississauga. No, I think it was reverse. I was teaching in Mississauga and I can't remember now. Yeah, no, I was living in Brampton and teaching in Mississauga. Oh my God, it was so long ago, 1990. But anyway, I got Smokey in 1990. They told me she was 6 months old. She was a young bird. You could tell by looking at her. She had the baby eyes. And, yeah. She's a really sweet bird, but she's got an attitude. So last week, I give her a grape because she wants a Maria cookie every night. So I try to give her a grape and see if she'll take the grape or an apple, or I would rather, like, she does eat fruit throughout the day, but parrots are creatures of habit. So at 8 o'clock at night, she gets a Maria cookie usually. So if I give her fruit during the day, she'll usually eat it. But sometimes I don't want her to have, like, that cookie because, you know, even though Maria cookies are low in sugar, I worry. But she wants that cookie. So I give her a grape at 8 o'clock instead of a cookie. So she threw the grape across the room. So I said, Smokey, don't be a brat. And she looked me right in the face. She said, don't be a downer. So anyway, I went to get her cookie. She has attitude. Okay, I'm not going to do these 9s because it's kind of hard to stretch up there. I'll do them when I flip everything over. I think for now we'll move to number 10. What do you guys think? How's that looking? It's looking nice. And, oh, number 10 is gold. Pretty. So I'm not using wax in this end. I'm using a little glue dot in this end. And I don't know how long the glue dot is going to last, because the hole in there seems pretty deep. And every time I use it, I think it's getting pushed further and further down the hole. I don't know if my camera will go in on that at all. Diamond painting is so soothing. You guys, I recently started beading on a bead loom, making bracelets. And I didn't think it would be something I would like. Just like I did not think I would like diamond painting, because I thought I would spill the diamonds all the time. And I'd just get really frustrated, right? Because they're so teeny tiny. And beading is the same thing. The beads are, the size 8/0 beads are about the same size as these. But I also have size 11/0 beads. They're seed beads, and they're smaller than these. And you have to take a needle and thread through the hole in the middle. So I thought, there's no way I'm going to like that. You guys, I absolutely love it. I love it almost as much as diamond painting. And I would love it just as much as diamond painting if all I had to do was weave and make the bracelet on the loom. But I really do not like taking it off the loom and then adding the jewelry findings. I find that very fiddly. But I'm hoping I'll get better with practice. But the weaving itself, it's almost as much fun as, maybe as much fun as diamond painting. I've been so enjoying it. And I found an app that lets me design my own patterns. So I've been designing my own bracelet patterns. And like, I could make chokers, although I would never wear a choker. I could make rings, I could make earrings. It's just, right now I'm only doing bracelets because I just feel like doing bracelets, right? So yeah, I can't believe how much I'm enjoying it. And it reminds me very much of diamond painting, because you're working with really pretty beads in different colors. I recently did a bracelet in gold, black, and the gold is sparkly. Black is not sparkly. Pink is sparkly, and white is not sparkly. And the combination of sparkly and not sparkly together, it makes the sparkles really stand out, and it's just really lovely. All right, I think there's, can you see that? Isn't that pretty? I'll try to zoom in. Isn't that nice? So there's some more tans over here. That's so satisfying. Oh, I love that snap. So I have a few big diamond paintings that I haven't done yet that I really want to do, and I'm afraid to do. They're squares. They're from Dreamer Design. They're beautiful. They're Chuck Pinson. And I've had them for a while. And I never have the time to do something that big. I've done a few big ones, but none as big as the ones that I have sitting in the closet in their boxes. So I love the round diamond paintings. I do not enjoy the square. I only did one square though, so I probably should give it another try, but I really like that I don't have to turn and fiddle. Like, even these are very fiddly, trying to get them in place the right way. I like when you can just put them down. I find it makes me feel very zen and very relaxed, and I didn't get that when I tried the square, but I'm going to have to buy another square diamond painting, like a small one, just to practice with, because I don't want to practice with a big one. But I do find the squares much harder. What do you guys find? Do you like the squares? Like, I mean, they look beautiful. They do. But so do the rounds. I did a big Chuck Pinson for my dad in round drills that I bought from Diamond Art Club, and it came out beautifully. It's my favorite diamond painting that I have in the house. It's up on the wall. Everybody comments on it when they come in the house. It's totally stuck on there. That's the only problem with using a glue dot. Sometimes the glue dot is stronger than the glue. And this has a great stick, so it's not the fault of this diamond painting. You just have to hit it down. I'm going to hit it. You can't see, but off camera, I'm just hitting it on my t-shirt right now to try to get some fibers on there so it's not quite so sticky on the glue. There, that's better. But the glue stick, the glue dots, they last longer and you don't have to keep dipping in the wax. But I do use the wax for the bigger ends, for the multi-placers. So satisfying. What is your favorite thing about diamond painting? Is it the buying of the diamond paintings? Because I swear that is a hobby in and of itself. I absolutely love looking at the different diamond paintings on different websites and deciding which one I'm going to get and putting them in my favorites and then narrowing it down to see which ones I want to buy. I think that is like its own hobby. What do you guys think? So I love that. And I love doing the diamond paintings. I love all the bright, vibrant colors. And the end result, I like giving them as gifts. What would you say your favorite thing about diamond painting is? And also the benefit that I get, because I'm a very anxious person. I've always been, I have social anxiety, generalized anxiety, and PTSD. So those are like 3 different anxiety disorders in one person. So, and when I was little, my social anxiety came out as I didn't talk. I was like the shyest, one of the shyest kids in the class. There was another kid in my class who was just as shy as me. And his name's Billy. And I recently went to my friend Anna's 60th birthday party. And Billy was there and we were at the same table. He and his wife, they're just a lovely couple. And we're both so chatty now. He says, "You're not shy anymore." I said, "Well," I said, "I don't know that I was ever shy. I was socially anxious, but that wasn't a thing at the time." He said, "So you're not anymore?" I said, "Oh, I am." I said, "But now I just really talk a lot when I'm anxious." He cracked up laughing. But I'm not anxious now, so I think I generally just do talk a lot. But when I'm anxious, oh my gosh, it's crazy. I mean, and I'm just talking a lot right now because I'm doing a YouTube video, so I don't want it to be totally quiet for you guys. Although, I do enjoy making the quiet videos where I'm watching Netflix and playing music for you guys and fast-forwarding everything. I just don't know if people like those or not. Let me know in the comments if you like those, because if you do, I'd be happy to make more videos like that where I'm not talking as much. This red and gold looks so pretty together. It's not coming off. Well, so far this pen is working just fine. I can't remember what I paid for this. I want to say $4. I have it right next to me written down. Just 1 minute. Let me take a look. And I have an unboxing. I just don't know if it's out on my channel yet. Yeah, it was almost $4. It was $3.99. And it came with a little bag with six different extra multi-placers. Plus the ones on the pen. So $3.99, that was a really good price. Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy more of these. Temu is good for stuff like that. About half the price is on Amazon. Unless Amazon is having one of their middle of the night sales. Have you noticed if you go on Amazon at about 3 in the morning, you get better sales than if you go on at like 3 in the afternoon? So I need to go to an eye doctor, and my problem is I no longer have a doctor, and you need a referral to an eye doctor. And there used to be an eye doctor at the glasses place where you just go buy glasses, but they don't have one anymore there either. And I know I need my prescription changed because I'm wearing my reading glasses, but I'm pretty sure I need a new prescription for my reading glasses. My driving glasses are okay, but I am pretty sure I need stronger reading glasses. And I just can't find out. Like, I don't want to have to go to the emergency just to get a referral to an eye doctor. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. Maybe I don't need a new prescription. It could just be that my glasses that I'm wearing right now are so badly scratched that I'm having trouble seeing because of the scratches. Maybe I should just order a cheap pair from Zenni.com or Zenni.ca. I ordered my extra driving glasses from there, and they were like $10, and they work great. So maybe I should try that. It could just be all the scratches are interfering with my eyesight because they're so badly scratched up. And Zenni has non-scratch lenses, which is what I got for my driving glasses. Yeah, maybe I should try that. Even if I spent like 20 bucks. That's nothing, you know? To have an extra pair of reading glasses. And if I do find a doctor and can get another prescription, then I won't be out of pocket that much and I can use them as backup. Yeah, my city, I live in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, which is northern Ontario. So doctors don't want to come here because we're way up north. If you look on a map, if you're American, you know the UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan. If you go to the very end of Michigan, I'm across the river. That's how far north we are. And doctors just don't want to come here. So there's 10,000 of us that used to have doctors at the group health center who no longer have doctors. And I'm just really glad that my parents both still have doctors. We can still access, I could still go see a nurse practitioner at the group health center. I guess I can make an appointment to see her and maybe she could refer me to the eye doctor. Yeah, I could try that. And we can go to the ER, and we have a few walk-in clinics. But even now, the walk-in clinics want you to make an appointment, which totally defeats the purpose of calling it a walk-in clinic. We've always had trouble getting doctors to come up north. I think it's kind of a man-made issue too, because if the government would have been on the ball, they would have allowed more students to enter med school, and we would have more doctors. Like, we don't have enough doctors as it is. So then the doctors that we do have, they have their picks of jobs because they could go anywhere. So why would they want to come to a little town up north unless they're from here originally, you know? So, yeah. Let me see. How long have I been going? I've been going about 35 minutes. So, I think we're going to stop here. Let me turn off the light so you can see what it looks like. That's what it looks like so far. I'm really enjoying this. But I think we're going to stop here because long videos absolutely do not do well on my channel. And it's a lot of work to make a long video. And it's kind of disheartening when I see average view time 3 minutes. So, yeah. I'm going to stop here. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button, the subscribe, the notification bell. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you're going to join in on hashtag DGBirthday24. So that stands for Diamond Grandma's Birthday 24. And again, like I said, let me know if you would like to have your finished work, your completions, made up into a video on my channel, because if we get enough people, I would be happy to do a video just of your completions. And if I only get a few people, I will add them on to my completions, okay? All right, so let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And most importantly of all, take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. Bye, guys.